What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. So many of you hate these videos. I can't wait. I can't wait to see all the dislikes. I can't wait to see all the comments. Oh, you've got to slow down the trailer to make it look bad. No, let me tell you something. EA Sports, every single year, they come out and they show you smoke and mirrors. Okay? They distract you. They want you to feel a certain way about their game, and they have to quick cut and edit this together to make you feel that way. But we're going to go back. We're going to take a look at 3 different plays. We're not just going to look at one. We're going to look at 3. A lot of these plays have to do with free rushers, but I digress. We're going to watch the first play here. It's a screen. We're going to go through. We're going to take a look at a couple things that really kind of stood out to me in how this game plays. First and foremost, when you look at this line, okay, I want you to note the receiver here, catch animation, great. Everything looked fluid on the turn, not a problem. But I want you to pay attention to the linemen and the way they are turning back to the left. Because once we get past the flash here, right, they're going to show you the actual game. Number 87 there is kind of on the left-hand side of your screen. That's what we're going to focus on, right? The reality is, linemen should not pull that hard and away from the play design. Now, here again, we're taking quarterback that's scrambling out of the pocket. Free rusher is involved, okay? Pressure is involved. We see a beautiful spin move in the backfield, throw, release the ball. Not a problem, right? Until we look, we ask ourselves, what is this halfback doing? Why is he standing still? Why was he not in a position to try to chip, try to block, do something to protect the quarterback? If you've played Madden, you know this is a massive issue. Right? So does the spin look beautiful? Does the rollout look great? Absolutely. But why is this halfback standing there doing nothing? Right? You don't play the game like this. You don't play the game in these flashy sequences. Right? Look at this line. Why do you have a line that is 2 clusters of players? This is the X's and O's you'll experience when you're playing. You don't play the game in quick cuts. That's what makes this a massive issue. Now, you don't play, again, and see this rollout. Right? You're playing the X's and O's of the game where things are fundamentally broken. As this pass goes up, they do a little seamless transition, right? This ball goes apparently wobbling 40 yards down the field. I don't mind any of this catch, any of that spin. All looks good. It's an animation, but the reach for the end zone, it better be there. It hasn't for years. And now, finally, last play we're going to look at, right? There's a lot to discuss on this one again. And to me, there's a little bit, in my opinion, you can have your own. Let me know in the comments. There's a little bit of tomfoolery here. We see this line set up, okay? Now, to me, it looks like when we have the initial rush, number 10 is going to loop around, right? He's going to stunt the line, and he's going to cut inside on the gap. Not a problem. I don't have any issues with this. The issues I have are number 69 and number 79. When we cut, right, now all of a sudden, we see that apparently they're not there. We see the rest of the line. So this must have been a 5 lineman set apparently, because we see 3 other linemen. We just saw 2 linemen. So we're running a goal line formation apparently. Where did those linemen go? Where are those linemen? Because they're not here. They're supposed to be protecting the quarterback. Where did they go? Unless we're editing things together to make it look like this play happened when it really didn't happen this way. When we go back, I don't see those linemen there either. Now, I do like the pressure, the wobbly pass, the interception. Those are all really good things. But the problem is, it's all we've seen in this play is quarterbacks being pressured. We've seen X's and O's that really aren't respected. And I know a lot of people will sit there and say, oh, this is just nitpicking. Oh, slowing down a trailer, that's a problem. Oh, you haven't played the game. And listen, for years, those were valid complaints. If you want to go back to Madden 18, 19, you could make the case that, hey, look, EA was transitioning from one engine to another, right? They're telling us now that the gameplay is actually from the game, that the camera angles are what they've manipulated. You could make the case that EA was essentially trying to build us a better football game and felt that in light of showing that in a trailer, which I'm going to go ahead and say is not reasonable. I don't expect them to come out on a sizzle trailer and say, hey, we've completely revamped how the offensive line works. We've completely revamped blocking schemes. I'll even go a step further and say, I don't believe they would do that to sell a game. That's all deep dive information, right? That's all them coming out and saying, listen, this is what we heard from the feedback from the community. This is the gameplay issues we had. This is how we addressed it. And oh, by the way, we've got 2 teams working on it. And that's what I want to focus the last couple minutes of this video on. You have 2 teams right now, the Madden team and the college football team, essentially working on the same game. So if you want to call this nitpicking, the reality is these 2 teams, this billion-dollar organization, should be able to put together a sizzle trailer that shows absolute perfect football. When I started this, I said, listen, I think there's some smoke and mirrors here. I think you need to look a little deeper at what's going on. They should be able to showcase absolutely perfect football for you, for me. They should essentially be able to shut me up and say, look, here's 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 90 seconds of the cleanest, most perfect gameplay possible. And EA has tried that in the past. If you want to go back to when they were moving into the first move of generation of consoles, where they basically just put together a CGI trailer and said, this is what gaming's going to look like. We're still not there, by the way, for those that don't remember that or might not even been born. EA Sports is incapable of making a 60-second trailer because they're incapable of making a quality football game. They know all these issues exist. You know all these issues exist. You are lying to yourself if you're looking at this trailer and you're seeing this gameplay and you're not saying, oh, that's a problem. Oh, I've had that happen before. Oh, that lost me a game one time online. Or, oh, I hate when that happens. I'm the bad guy, okay? And I understand that. I'm the bad guy because today I'm the one that's sitting here and saying, wait a second, before you get all excited because the graphics look incredible, listening to Enter Sandman during a Madden trailer or a EA Sports college football trailer is great. But if you set all that aside and you look at the gameplay, there's some real issues here. And not only are these real issues for the trailer, they've been real issues in college football. More importantly, they've been real issues in Madden for over a decade. And clearly we're not solving them when we can't get them out of a trailer long enough to sell you the hype of a game. We all want a better football game. You know, I wholeheartedly thought if you have 2 teams working on the game, certainly there's going to be more solutions to the problems that are here. But based on what we've seen out of college football last year and the trailer this year, we're starting down that very, very same slope. And just because there's a lot of people that are willing to sit there and give EA grace and say, well, this is a new game, let's be fair. This is college Madden. This is not a new game. These problems are not new. They're not unique. And they should have been resolved long ago. The more we allow EA to sell us hype again, the more we're going to have a stagnant, terrible game. EA sold us hype in the Madden community for decades and then never delivered. They're doing the very same thing now. EA is great at marketing its game. Okay, they're great at getting you excited. They're great at giving you pre-order bonuses. They're great at telling you why you should give them their money now and get the game later. What EA Sports has proven to not be good at is making a quality football game. And as long as I can stand here and confidently tell you that, there is no way that I will not be back in the week with more commentary.